Good morning guys, buongiorno, come va? How is going on? Spero tutto bene. I hope you're really fine guys. Well, I flew many times the King of the Sky. Today we will take the Queen of the Sky, 747-8 cargo variant. After all, seems to be the most popular one in real life. I wasn't able to find another decent operator for this event in Africa, but pretty sure that cargo routes 747-8 will be definitely a great one. So we are finishing to do the inspection of the aircraft, and the aircraft likes to be in good condition. So we are basically ready to fly. We are basically, in few words, as we can say, ready to fly. And today we will fly from Cape Town to Lagos, two places that I never visited before, but I can't wait to do this mission. Okay, so I wanna do a wise thing. The volume. Now it's better. Okay, my call sign, it is also one of the first flights to leave the place. So if you look Cape Town, my booking is one of the first. So let's not waste the time. Let's give a look to the operative flight plan, this point, and that's it. So this is the route. This is the route. Ciao Reo, how's going? Ho dimenticato, I just forgot also one thing. Okay, widget. I need the multi-chat because now we have enabled also the live on YouTube. Just as a backup source. And wanna check also one thing. I forgot to remove a key, but I don't think that the connection will be affected. Anyway, let me close this, and maybe I will reopen this later. And let's give a look to the operative plan. So cargo routes 195, this is the call sign. I set some additional information. We have specific payloads to set, and the weights are in pounds, not for a casual reason. So we must prepare the aircraft for the flight. So let's go and let's set fuel, mass, and other additional things that maybe could be relevant. So seats, we don't need to set the seats. Payload we have in the front, as we can see in the front is reported to set basically medical components to be delivered, which are 34,412 pounds. 34,412 pounds. Check. While in the rear, we must set 50,325 pounds. Is this a real flight? No, it's not a real flight. This is a flight that we have just placed for across the Africa. So let me do a wise thing. So the unit is how much? 5,325. Okay, I wanna do a wiser thing. 50,324 split the two, 25,162. Okay, so 25,162 here, and that's it. 25,162. No, 163, because we must add one extra kilo. Okay, payload has been taken into the system. Block fuel, let me do a small conversion. So we have 135.092 split the 2.20. We have no, wait a second. 135092 split 2.20. Yes, we have 61,405 kilograms of fuel. Okay, let me add these 61,405 kilo block fuel. Okay. We must set pounds units because sadly Flight Simulator is an American game and we don't have the conversion in kilograms. No, it's a medium long. It's a medium to long. 6 hours it has been expected to be. Okay, so let me set the fuel this point, and fuel must be taken here. Okay, so fuel we have, how much it is here? 5320. No, in pounds. Let me check the value here. Okay, so let me do an experiment. 0, then 0 here, then okay, main tank, reserve, and reserve. Okay, so first of all, let's go with the main tank. As I said, we have 135,092. Okay, 135,092 pounds. Okay, I will move these values, and now let's do the removal. Okay, so 0 and minus 35644. Okay, I needed to set the weight in a more appropriate, balanced way. Okay, 35644 here. Okay, 35644. 35644. Set 63,404 remains. Okay, so 63,804 remain to upload. Okay, so splitted 2 equal 31,902. 31,902. Okay, so 31,902 here and here. Okay, we have set the payload. Now that's it. I noticed just one thing. We must rebalance the weight due to the configuration. So maybe, okay, here 25,162. Let me do this experiment. I will set one, no, on this way, and let me do a small correction. Okay, yes, we must rebalance the weight. We must rebalance the weight. Otherwise it could be a problem. Okay, so payload for cargo is in this case 50,325. Okay, so maybe we can set the payload in a different way. Okay, 24412, 24412. here, 24412 here. Okay, now we have a legal center of gravity distribution. So uploaded the aircraft. Here we go. You can SimBrief import. You need the SimBrief app in DFB. Yes, but sadly, I wasn't able to do this in time, Borzo. By the way, welcome my friend, welcome. How's going on? Come stai? Spero tutto bene, have a good morning you too. Ok, direi a questo punto, battery on, external power, standby power auto, logo lights, navigation lights, beacon lights off. Okay, this is it, done. Now align on reference 1, 2 and 3. Okay, inertia navigation system enable, emergency lights arm, got it. Ok, here that's prepared. Ok, qua l'aereo è pronto. Initial position, Foxtrot Alpha Charlie Tango. Let's set the position. Route Foxtrot Alpha Charlie Tango. Here we go. Destination Delta November Mike. Drop Charlie Lima X-ray cargo routes 1995. The number is not casual. The number is definitely not casual. And let's give a look to the weather. Well, we have multiple options for give a look to this. We are in time, so we don't need to be worried. First of all, we can check the frequency 127.0. So 127.0. Ground power, I do confirm, is engaged. Here we go. 127.0 and
in 300 and 020. Visibility above 10 kilometers.
Let's see what we
Few
have.
clouds at 4,000. Temperature 19 degrees. Dew point 14. QNH 1017 hectopascals. Trend, no significant changes. Confirm 8 is Echo. Cape Town International Airport 8 is Echo 0700 Zulu. Expect zone VEMC. Runway 01 for arrival and departure. Transition level flight level 085. Wind 320 at 7 knots. Wind variable between 30 and 020. Visibility above 10 kilometers. Few clouds at 4,000. Temperature 19 degrees. Dew point 14. QNH 1017 hectopascals. Trend, no significant changes. Confirm 8 is Echo.
Ok, muy bien.
Cape Town National.
Muy bien, we don't have significant weather, just some clouds. 1, 2, 2, 8. So this is a good sign for the departure. Transponder, let's set for the moment here 000 is better, and let's set the flight plan. We have a good flight display which it can show also the airport as well. We are basically, if you look the Cape Town map for the airport, we are on the South African Air Force apron, and the choice wasn't casual. It's the only place where a 747 could be fit without trouble. We must expect maybe Delta 1, Delta 3 and Delta 5 for rolling. Otherwise we can expect Golf 1, Golf 2 crossing, Alpha 2 Sierra, then Bravo and Bravo 3. So this is our pre-departure profile. Let's give 1 second the look to the departure procedure. And the route will start from Codes, and there is only one departure available for Codes. Codes 1 Alpha departure. Let's give a look here. It's a simple departure, one reference 115.7 for the navigation. So very chilling. You can also open and nose the aircraft of the FMS. Ah, nice. Borzo, if you will come for the landing, tell me how to do that. So, the FMS, you mean the FMC or the tablet? You mean this one? Just personal curiosity. I think you were talking about the tablet. Ah, FMC? Okay, we will check this later. This is the default 747 of Asobo Flight Simulator 2024, which the majority of the people, they have told me about that in a very good way. So, I'm interested. Okay, so let's insert the flight plan. So, we are aware about which could be the departure. Codes 1 Alpha departure. Let's check if we have an initial climb clearance 90, further climb under radar control. Okay, so wise thing, let's set the initial climb here. Flight director can be already engaged. Got it. Route, we must insert the flight plan, so it will require a little bit of time. It's a good plane, the sound are kinda shit. I checked some videos, I could agree. The sound of this aircraft, it could be improved, maybe if there are some freeware plugins or this kind of stuff, you know, that will be better. Okay. Get away the charts for 1 second. Codes, upper November 186, so upper November 186, and we have a step climb along upper November 186 until Atupi. Okay, Atupi is the first point, then from Atupi upper November 436 is quite similar. Upper Mike, my bad. 436, go to Anvag, that's it. Upper November 187. Let's roll out to upper November 187 Ilgol. Go. Then Romeo 987. We have a series of airways. Here we go. Romeo 987 to from Ilgol to Argol. Quite similar these waypoints. Go. Then upper November again 187. Okay, so upper November 187. So many streets along the skies, if we can joke about. The airways are always important to be set, especially for long flights. Victor November Alpha, which I don't know which kind of station it is, then upper Alpha 400, to which place Sierra Tango Mike, so Sierra Tango Mike, set, upper Romeo 603, check, to evolve, activate, and execute. So now we have officially the flat plan. You will switch to 2024 Oreo. It's definitely a good choice. It's definitely a good choice. Strongly recommended. Just keep in mind that you must be careful about, the configuration and the settings in order to have the best performance. Only that, but that's not really a big deal. Okay, so initial performance, potentially we can call, we have only Pt.1 approach right now. Interesting, that's interesting. We should be present already on the ground, so for the moment we will insert the data for the payload. So calculation in pounds, we have a gross weight of 655 pounds. I will add this in the chat right now. James Martin, ciao, true, we are waiting to the event to start. Yes, definitely, but the event has been placed 0... No. Oh, wait a second. Guys, 0901, I am an idiot. Is in around 1 hour. Yes, definitely. It is in around 1 hour. Oh shit. No way, guys. So let's do one. No, it's not a problem. We'll spend a little bit of time just chatting together. No, thank you, Martin, thank you, because in this way you have given me the opportunity to do other things meanwhile. I don't consider this like a problem. Let's take it as a possible opportunity. Just chatting together, we have time, we can prepare the aircraft for the essential stuff, and then check the data with the controller. So the departure should be more relaxed. Well, we have already the essential data for the weight, the balance, cruise flight level. Let's give a look to that. So right now, let's prepare the aircraft now that we have still a lot of time. And yes, I could be more wiser, because if you look at VATSIM radar, I was thinking, yes, it had here below the UTC time, 0743, so we are in around 1 hour of advance, while the event, it will start at 09 UTC, so that's different. It's also reported in my flight plan, which can report, let me check where. Okay, by the way, we can give a look now to the operative flight plan and check which journey we have. The route, it will be phenomenal. We will fly over Namibian desert, and the desert over Namibian, it will give me also possibility to take some wonderful screenshots. Then we will fly over Angola, which is definitely one of the most underrated countries in Africa. This is because it's one of the most relevant countries with a rising economy in that place. So this means, in few words, for aviation, that also there the aviation is started to rise. And they have also created a new airport for their flag carrier, and also there are there are definitely wonderful places where you can fly. Africa is that kind of place where you can fly IFR, but you can enjoy the view like a VFR. Seriously. Then we will fly closer to Democratic Republic of Congo and the other Congo, the not so-called democratic. Then we will proceed straight ahead. We should expect also to stay closer to Cameroon, as I can see. but we will fly also over the sea. I guess this island on Gulf of Guinea, yes, Sao Tome and Principe, but we will fly also closer to Gabon and Equatorial Guinea. So that's definitely a juicy flight. That's definitely a juicy flight. And looking here the data, let's go up 1 second. Where it is? Okay, ICAO flight plan. This is the flight plan that I sent. Flight level 3070 is the initial flight plan, flight level. So we will take in mind. Okay, and here we go. Martin, don't worry for that. Thanks for advising me because it was more than appreciated. Okay, so no, wait a second. Let's turn back 1 second here on the operative section. Okay, 0 fuel weight. It should be reported here. Okay, so we have a gross weight of 655.0. Okay, 655.0. Let me do 655.0. So I wanna add this here. Gross weight 655.0. Drop. Okay. Wanna check the calculation. This gives me the possibility to plan the flight more accurately. Definitely a great opportunity. In DRC there is an animal that I really like, the okapi. Never heard this one. Which kind of animal it is? Is relatively close to giraffe. Yes. Africa is definitely that kind of place where you can find a lot of wonderful wild animals. I strongly agree. Okie dokie, so looking the fuel and the zero fuel weight. Okay, give me 1 second here. 135.1 is indeed true. Okay, so 655 minus 135.1, zero fuel weight 519.9 calculated. Just give a look to this screenshot, to this display. You have the gross weight and you have the total fuel, so that's quite easy to calculate in pounds the zero fuel weight. 1.9 was estimated from SimBrief, but yes, in this case 519.9, so actual 519.9. Here we go. Okay, so this means in few words, okay, payload is indeed true, 84.7. Passenger confirm, no passenger, just only the copilot. Here 0, and that's it. Fuel 135.1, I do confirm. Okay, so 135.1. Takeoff weight, we can give an estimation for the takeoff weight. So takeoff fuel 133.1 should be. Okay, 133 pounds.1. Here we go. Here we go. Data taken. Data taken. This point, let's go to file this data into the FMC. So 519.9 reserve of fuel. We can check here on page 1 of the operative flight plan. Final reserve that we must completely avoid to reach 9.0 pounds. 9.0 pounds is unequal. Basically, we have only just 30 minutes of fuel. Okay, 9,000 divided 2.20, 4,090 kilograms. Okay, so 4090 kilo. Fine res. Got it. Perfect. And here we go. Okay, done. And we have also alternate route. I don't know if this could be insert. That would be interesting. See if we can insert the alternative flight plan. Cruise flight level is flight level 370 initial. Operative cost index, I don't know which kind of cost index this kind of airline it use, but the cost index 50 is indeed a good one. Go, execute the data. So we are aware, as I said, let's return back to give a look to the weather. So this is the current weather report that I got. Okay, here we go. I need to open the Twitch chat again. And this is the weather report that we have got. Cape Town in the 80s information echo. Visual meteorological condition. We have runway news departure 01 and arrival. Transition level 85. Wind 207 knots, so moderate. And variable. More than 10 kilometers, few clouds 4,000 feet, temperature 192.14, QNH 1017 hectopascal, trend no sig. Okay, so here we are. Let's go back 1 second in the thrust limit. Okay, outside temperature it has already taken this. Okay, got it. We will check this out later, guys. We will check this out later. Just realize a couple of things when I check this aircraft. We can set the auto thrust in this aircraft. Yes, definitely. The auto thrust, it works for what I've noticed, and it works well. So you just need to press the auto thrust with the engine on idle when you are ready, and if you need to adjust the view, maybe it is better because the selector are here. So just press here and all thrust, they will be automatically set in the right place. By the way, I don't know why the spoiler they were set on full mode, because I haven't enabled spoiler, so that's quite interesting. Now let's do, meanwhile that we can, wonderful look, turn around. We have the aircraft which is already operative. If we give a look, there are already other flights connected. Really, guys, tell me whatever you want, but this is definitely a gorgeous plane. If we consider how it has been modeled, yes, personally I believe that this one was one of the most beautiful products that Asobu has done free. We can see also in the background the mountains of Cape Town, which are quite iconic. And I strongly believe that if this aircraft will impress me in a positive way, and I'm confident the reply will be yes, I believe that you can expect more often on this channel also the Queen of the Sky, also for some short jumps. I also like the not without my mask livery. No, I prefer this one. I prefer definitely more this one in my opinion. This one, the only reason why I take this livery is because it was the only livery that I was able to get for cargo loads. And in addition, consider also this. Cargo Lots is also a company that it operates a lot of flight in Malpensa. So maybe flying cargo and goods in my favorite airport in Italy, it could give definitely an opportunity. It's a shame that Air Malpi doesn't operate the 747 cargo, because it's a good aircraft if we look outside. I would know also if it is a good aircraft for flying, but for what I noticed from many videos, it seems like to be. But that's it. Cargo Lots Italia. Cargo Lots Italia, I know that it doesn't have 747, and at least for what I know, they have only 747-400. I wasn't talking the 747-8. They don't have the 747-8, which they are on only under Cargo's Luxembourg, but doesn't matter for me. I know that Cargol's Italia, it operate also the 747-8 under license if needed. So, they do. They have also their 747-8. Nice. Let's give a look to Cape Town. This is an airport modeled by Asobo, so salary is not required. Luckily for Lagos, I was lucky to find freeware salary, so we will travel there with a good freeware salary, and I have already a planned stand. There are already some pilots connected, for what I notice. So this is Cape Town Airport. To be honest, that's not a bad one. That's not a bad one. We can already see, I guess that this is still this is not the Indian Ocean. Indian Ocean, it's located more on the east. Just a small curiosity about this place. A lot of people, they believe that in Cape Town there is the point where Atlantic and Indian Ocean meeting. No, that's not the point. Cape Town, yes, it's a cape, as the word it say, but this location, it's the former Good Hope Point. Cape Agulhas, which is another point closer to this place, it has been noticed that it is more closer to the south, and if you look at the map, now I will show you right now to Elevatet's map 1 second, so that will be a good choice. Yes, Cape Agulhas, if you look at Cape Town, it's more on the north, and the Good Hope Cape is here, but Cape Agulhas, it's this point here. This is the point where Indian and Atlantic Ocean meeting. So, that's quite clear. That's quite clear. No, really, I'm excited for this journey. I'm excited. It's been a long time since I have participated to last Cross Africa. Honestly, I was in doubt if participating or no. I wasn't aware if I was able to get the T1 certification for Dubai. I have got it in time, but got also the booking. So this point we will do something completely different, and honestly, not something bad. I believe that this flight will be definitely the best solution for me. Okay, let's go now. I'm back again in the cockpit. Let me prepare more the... Yes, that's something that probably is not simulated well. The range map, yes, here doesn't work well. Just one thing we must be worried. Okay, by the way, bank angle 25 degrees, it's wise. We must remember that Boeing aircraft with the digital checklist, and this is a kind of pain in the ass, you must complete the checklist, otherwise it could give you problems. So let's do one thing. Passenger signs, we must set this. Okay. We can set the selected temperature. If you look at the operative flight plan, SimBrief give always some speed calculation if automatically selected the correct runway, and in this case it has taken the right one. We have the right runway, so runway 01, selected temperature 53 degrees, so 53 degrees. Let's check how it derated the thrust. Takeoff 10%, so it could be reduced with the maximum thrust required for this takeoff profile. Climb 1, Okay, this it will avoid to use all fuel. Well, we will use only essential. We must keep in mind that 747 is not a good climber, and also this condition, I don't know how much it could be impacting the event for the controllers. It could be possible. It could be definitely possible. Okay, so flap must be set on 10 degrees basically for safety, and we'll check 10 degrees here. We have the V speeds automatically calculated, but we can take also sim brief speed, which are more climb orientated, and these could be designed in order to give a better climb profile. Captain Yash, hello, how's going? How is going on? I really hope you stay fine. Center of gravity, we can check here from the tablet. So, center of gravity is 15%. Drop. And V speeds, if nothing will change, 142, 149, okay, 142, 149, and V2 is 166 knots. Takeoff gross weight estimated, takeoff gross weight is, let's go up, no, it was here, takeoff gross weight, okay, 685.0, yes, that's not true, we must optimize this. Half of the stuff doesn't work on a Zabos 747. No, I got good feedback about this plane. I got good feedback about this plane. It seems an aircraft that it worked quite good. There are some stuff that doesn't work, but I heard positive feedback. Are other probably the planes which they weren't modeled well. Honestly, I saw definitely some feedbacks and it looked interesting, so this will be definitely a nice journey. The Queen of the Sky is something that I never take on live stream, so it will be nice. No, people just like to hate it without flowing it. Yes, probably it is. It's a slow climber, but Yash, remember this, the 747 has never been like an A380. It's a famous aircraft to be a bad climber, but bad climbers are always the most appreciated from the spotter in real life, because they give the possibility to be basically photographed much better. Where it is the gross weight for takeoff? So I got 655 as actual gross weight, and I wanna check this better. This time I wanna do a wonderful flight. So, okay, got it. And takeoff weight 685, which can't be. Looking the fuel. Okay, takeoff fuel 133092. Okay, so calculation 655.0 minus 133.2, 5 to 1, and 8, 5 to 1 and 8, and 8 in this case. It's the weight for that. Okay, no, wait a second, I said a bullshit. 133.2 is the calculation I needed to do, so 655 minus 135.1 equal plus 133.1, 653 gross weight. Okay, 653 estimated. Yes, takeoff speed must be dilated in this case. Must be dilated because it's a data that it provides more accuracy for the performance for the departure. Maybe it could be possible that we will burn more fuel for taxi. This is something that I have already taken account for departure. 142, 149. Okay, 142. 149 and 166. Set. So data for the departure has been placed. Okay, MCP data set. V2 got it. Heading runway is no 011. Okay, we must set 011 here. Why I heard a noise here? In board display. Okay, I don't think that I touched something. Okay, let me check the heading. 011. Drop. Then 166 knots to be placed here. Drop. Okay. So now NCP can be set. Deco speed set. CDU pre-flight technically complete, but I will check this later. Yes, before start the checklist is almost done. He's almost done. Got an alert on where it is. Okay. So there are also pilot briefing, which they were provided a little bit on delay. Okay, this is our the pilot briefing for the event. Give me 1 second, I will upload this. Okay, so opening a new window. This for Lagos. Cape Town, Cape Town, Cape Town. Okay. Okay, so these are the pilot briefing, guys. These are the pilot briefing for the event provided from Vaccine Network. Pilot taking part in events, they depart or arriving in Cape Town should make this familiar with this briefing, as well as all existing charts. Okay. The charts, I have it. Jeppesen. Not official one from local IP, but that's still good. 122.1 will be next station. So we must expect probably the delivery later. So D122.1 ground 121 decimal 9er. It is just in case I need confirmation again. 127.0. Okay, I will check in this way. I will check in this way so that I could do this. So we have still time. I started the stream a lot earlier, but this gives me the possibility to do everything with calm. It's like yesterday, you know, yesterday I've done a live stream in Italian that it was designed especially for newbie. I was inspired by someone which is interested to do its first flight on Vaccine. So I decided to show how it is the flight planning for a small flight from A to B on Vaccine, how to write a flight plan. It's not complicated. How to plan, how to calculate the timing, the fuel, and all these things. So I tried to do the flight as much as precise as I was able. Okay, Cape Town delivering with positions possible for providing pushback and taxiing instruction. When requesting aircraft clearance, please provide aircraft type, stand number, and 80s. Simple. Departure procedure. Comply with the assigned departure procedure and do not climb above your initial climb unless instructed. You may give an intermediate climbing instruction due to traffic. Do not climb above any assigned flight level. Classic standard things. Comply with any speed restriction provided. If they are important to maintain adequate separation between traffic. When approaching the runway, you will be asked to report fully ready for departure. That means that when given a takeoff clearance, you are expected to be ready to do so without delay. If you need more time, please advise tower. Ground operation responsible for providing pushback and taxi instruction. Remember squad mode Charlie before taxi. So, like Dubai or Malpensa or other major airports, Cape Town, it have ground radar. It ought to monitor frequency. You expected to tune frequency, but not contact the controller. It will contact you when able. When approaching the runway, you will be asked to report ready for departure. That means, okay, basically just repeated. Code F restriction is not code F compliant, and yes, it's a hilarious name that they got there, but this, it's something that basically it's something that is not generated, casually. F, it is the area on South Africa. A is usually the country or the region. And CT, it could maybe the C report the flight information region, the T the airport itself. Just to give you an example, Lima, Mike Charlie, L, Lima, South Mediterranean region, India, Italy, Mike, Milano flight information region, Charlie is the code for Malpensa. Other airports, they use different system. Kilo Juliet Foxtrot Kilo, JFK. Kilo is the code for United States airports. JFK because in America they use to merge IATA code to the airport code, basically, on ICAO format. Simply that. Cape Town, I don't know how it works, but pretty sure that Dubai it's quite similar on the system like they do in Italy. Okie dokie. Code F, so fun fact, we are with an aircraft that maybe could be not hosted here in Cape Town, but pretty sure that will be done an exception for the event. In any case, I noticed that Golf 1, Golf 2, Alpha 2 and Bravo 3 is a taxiway that we can take it. Yes, probably it's because this airport, despite it's an international airport and it does intercontinental flight, it have small taxiways, but it will be not a problem. An A380 certainly can't fly, but 100% sure that with some limits a 747 could take it. It's an naval aircraft after all. Oceanic operation. Johannesburg oceanic flights, you will be not required to request an oceanic clearance. You will request it to have to maintain flight level and same Mach number. And this is basically all the stuff that they will not require. Let's give a look to Lagos. Lagos will come from south in Nigeria. It's basically what it is called, if you don't know, one of the biggest, one of the biggest missed hub in the world. What I mean, basically Africa, it have how I can say in real life, not a problem, but one missing point, and we talk about hubs. The only company that now is trying to building an airport is right now Ethiopian Airlines, which basically they're trying to create a new hub, for what I heard, which could replace the old one. Also Lagos, which is the biggest city of Nigeria, and it is basically one of these places that could be a good place for its position in the middle, and also the people which they live there. I think that Nigeria it have now more people or something like that they live compared with the US. Give me 1 second. US people living. Okay. No, it's slightly different. US it have 341 millions, while Nigeria it have 244. But the expectation report that Nigeria should expect to surpass the US soon, maybe in next 10 years. So this it explains why this is one of the most prominent and emerging market in aviation. And if we give a look to the position of Nigeria, yes, that's kind of place that it is located like Ethiopia in the middle, and potentially yes, there is also another city in Nigeria that could be wonderful. What are we talking about? I was talking about aviation and why Lagos is not an international hub. This it made definitely interesting this place. Because if Ethiopia they are trying to building their own hub, because now Addis Ababa airport seems to be older. Lagos, like Abuja, and more specifically Lagos is located also on an harbor, so this means also more economic power ship. Lagos, it's basically that kind of place that doesn't have their own airline, so this means that there is no airline that it operates there, sadly. The position is strategic because it could connect the Middle East, Africa, inside Europe, South America and North America. It's a strategic position. And there is no airline there. It's a good airport if we consider the runway. There are 2 runways and it has space for basically being upgraded. Just a little bit, not too much, because as we will see later for the landing is inside a semi-urbanized area, Lagos International. But the position it definitely made that place one of the best places where we can expect in the future a new airline that could compete in the African market. Okay, let me hide this. We haven't completed, by the way, the briefing for Lagos. Let's give a look for the arrival. Okay, as the flight is approaching to Lagos, please make familiar with the arrival and the approach. All pilots must expect 18 left and 18 right. For cross traffic, we'll be using this runway, expect the LLs. Pilots should plan 18 right. Initial contact with Cano control. We'll be told the landing runway and the arrival. Parking in ground operation. When landing, pilots are advised to vacate as quickly as possible. If pilot will vacate Alpha 354, continue taxi Alpha, no further than Foxtrot. So that's good. I'm not flying to Africa anytime soon. Huh? No. It was just for talking, you know, we have still a lot of time, so I was talking about that just for spending the time. And if we can give a look, Josh Kail has done some wonderful video about African flights. Maybe I can find something. There are several flights that he has done in Africa which they were simply amazing. And yes, there is only one thing that I don't like about YouTube. Basically the fact that they translate everything. But they have done, well, he has done a lot of review about African carriers. And if some flights they were like a kind of nightmare for passenger, without doubt all of these flights, as you can see from basically his video, they cross basically some locations which are very, very wonderful to see from the sky. So high expectation for this journey. I have definitely high expectation for this journey because really the view will be completely different. We will be definitely different. Cockroach airline, yes. You wanna heard one funny thing? You wanna heard a funny thing? Well, when I travel to New York, there is also a video on my YouTube channel. Give me 1 second, I wanna share you something. Okay. When I was traveling to New York and I traveled with Emirates, look what I found. It was completely unexpected on the tail. I found some bed bugs. It was the season in December 2020, in September 2024. These are quite common. Over the tail. It was completely crazy to see, but this was my journey from Milano to New York. I have posted on my YouTube channel basically the departure to New York and also the return pair, so you can see the comparison with both flights. The departure from New York in the night was wonderful. It was possible to enjoy an amazing view about New York with the lights in the darkness, and I got a wonderful Canarsie climb. And luckily when I was departing from Malpensa, so let's come back 1 second. This was the departure, as you can see. Yes, Emirates A380 is a fifth freedom flight. Emirates still today, they have resumed after what it was happening recently, just a few days ago, I think. It operates the A380 between Milano and New York from Dubai. This because we know quite well that in Italy we don't have serious airline operator, at least flag operators. Just to give you an idea, the so-called flag carrier, which now it should be considered more the German division, the Italian division of Lufthansa, basically it has done for the first time in 2025 its first profit, despite Alitalia was failed in 2021. And luckily, I still remember that that time one of my friends and also one of the staff member of Air Malpi was able to record the takeoff from ground on the threshold 17 right about my takeoff. Simply wonderful. Let me stop this. There we go. Of course, tail cam is simply gorgeous. The tail cam is simply gorgeous on the A380. Fun fact, the video about the return pair hasn't got so many views like the departure flight, but I was able to record also this one. I remember that I was able that day to catch Kamala Harris flying above me to LaGuardia. There is a shot here. Yes, if you can notice, you can see clearly the livery. Despite the quality from an iPhone is not definitely the best. And I got the truck on FR24. So it was definitely the best way to hand my travel in US and Canada. Also lucky when I reach New York, basically to get the view of some wonderful planes. This is definitely that kind of terminal that it gives possibility to enjoy a lot of wonderful aircraft to see. Compared with other location, it's not the best airport for plane spotting. Malpensa is a wonderful one. From the terminal the view is gorgeous. New York, half. Once you have passed the safety, is more than amazing the view. But outside the T4 is not the best. This A350 was juicy. I like it when I saw this one in front of me. 787 LATAM and Singapore 777 to Frankfurt before going to Singapore. This one direct, longest commercial flight in service. JFK is OG. OG, what the fuck is mean? Sorry, but the abbreviation aren't my best. Abbreviation, guys, aren't my best. Elal 008 and the irony, one of my followers was flying that day from Israel to New York. If I was departing, he was coming. And yes, I saw many 737 Elal in Milano. Also on the other video there is another Elal that you can see on Terminal 1 apron, and it was a 737, but this 787 was definitely more rare for me to catch, so that was a wonderful thing to capture, because yes, delivery is not a bad one. Delivery is definitely not a bad one. It's minimal but not boring. This is my A380 with stopover in Milano, and in the background we can see Eco Kilo 202 for Dubai, Emirates 8 Uniform Whiskey for the call sign. Of course, one thing that it was necessary to do when I was in the cockpit after that I visited the Intrepid Museum was to do this, just to make a comparison. I was also lucky that when I was doing the pre-boarding phase of this video, I was hearing the Emirates music, because they have a wonderful team. Yes, look here the comparison. More smaller than my hand, the Concorde window, while A380 window, it's big, basically like hell. Really. Two iconic aircraft, definitely. Of course, I will push 1 second to the departure. I was also lucky to catch this A380 Etihad, which was in big delay. Ciao Evian, how's it going? How's it going, Darren? More than 20 minutes, 12 hours of delay, this A380. And last but not least, I got also a 757 Delta. Very rare, but it was wonderful because I love the fuselage of that plane. But another that I was hoping to get was Hawaiian Airlines, which sadly he fly in on the other side of the world for me. So I have the lucky to get this aircraft in JFK for me was wonderful, because this has meant that was possible for me enjoy at least one time in my life this delivery too, which now doesn't exist anymore as an operator because now has been taken from Alaska Airlines. Let's enjoy 1 second the takeoff, because this departure was perfect. We see a wonderful view from well, over New York in this video. Runway 31 left for departure, while I was landing on for right on the other. Turning immediately over Jamaica Bay. A classic, but that wasn't something that I was considering like, you know, I wasn't expecting to get specifically this departure, because in New York you can really be aware about what you can really expect about runway news, despite runway 31 are the most common. Luckily, I got the right condition and I was able to depart with this runway, so I consider myself very, very lucky that I was able to catch this view, because it was exactly the view that I was hoping to get. Turning immediately Jamaica Bay. We are now over Floyd Bennett Field, the other airports located here. Let's move just a little. So now we can see already the airport.
Flight shopping is available on today's flight. Enjoy a $15 saving on any Emirates.
And okay, here we go. We can see JFK here in the background. This was the runway where I was landed, runway for right. And now look at that. Still JFK visible, Long Beach, and then Manhattan. Such a wonderful view. Then wake up over the ocean, and the view was exactly what I was hoping to catch. Really never experienced a wake up over the Atlantic, but the view was wonderful. To be honest, the breakfast wasn't on the same quality like the, you know, like the lunch and the dinner. It was something minimum, but at least it has work. So this it was exactly what I was looking for. Okay, let me stop now at this point everything, and the time looking now seems that is coming. I will recheck once again the 80s for just a little bit. 127.0, so 1270 here.
10 kilometers or more. Few clouds at 3,500. Temperature 20. Dew point 13. QNH 1017. Trend, no significant changes. Zone VMC, arriving and departing runway 01. Expect ILS approach. Notices to air mission SIDS not in use. Stars in use. Report bay number and aircraft registration on initial contact. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Foxtrot.
Okay, let's copy the data.
Cape Town International Airport 8 is information. Foxtrot 0800 Zulu. Wind 290 at 10. Wind variable between 290 and 360. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Few clouds at 3,500. Temperature 20. Dew point 13. QNH 1017. Trend, no significant changes. Zone VMC, arriving and departing runway 01. Expect ILS approach. Notices to air mission SIDS not in use. Stars in use. Report bay number and aircraft registration on initial contact. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Foxtrot. Cape Town International Airport 8 is information. Foxtrot 0800 Zulu. when 290 at 10,
Okay.
when variable between 290 and 3.
Got the data. So it has changed just a little bit, it has been changed the weather. Nothing of drastical. Controllers are already coming alive. So here we go. Let's set the altimetry and let me set 1017. So set. Then overhead, we don't need to set right now the overhead, we will do this later. Go. So we must probably replan some data for the departure. Let me hide here this, and this point 127.0.
Registration on initial contact.
No,
Advise
wait.
on initial contact. You have
We
information.
must call in this point delivery on 122.1. My bad. Go.
Then ground 121.9 for the Pt.1 and bye-bye.
Finally, with controllers. Cape Town delivery ciao, Cargolots 195, SAAF apron 7478, request IFR clearance to Lagos. We are ready to copy.
Cargo Lux 1995, good morning sir, you are clear to your destination as fast, flight level 370 on request. After takeoff runway 01, comply with a non-standard runway track, climb to initial flight level 090. After passing altitude 2,000 feet, contact Cape Town area on 125.1 score 4737.
Okay, cleared to Cape Town. We have a Foxtrot on board. Flight level 370, runway 01. Runway heading after takeoff. Flight level 090. Passing 2,000 feet, call departure, confirm 121.1, interrogative, transponder 1737.
Cargo Lux 1995, negative, departure frequency 125.1.
Okay. Roger, flight level 370 for cruise, runway 01, runway heading, climb flight level 90, passing 2000 feet, call departure 125.1, transponder 1737.
Cargo Lux 1995, very back correct, coming next for the push and start.
Roger, I will call you for push and start, cargo 105. Give me a second, guys, I will call you back shortly. I need to leave temporary 1 second, so I will come back in a few minutes. Okay, so it was more than faster. Nothing of relevant. Okay, so nice discovery. We don't need to modify the, to be honest, the system, but just keep in mind that we must set runway heading and that we must expect a radar vector for departure. So simply that. So the air traffic controllers, they gave us this advisory. We shouldn't expect basically for the departure a specific departure procedure, so no more departure procedure and just radar vector. Okay, nice. Only one thing, just for personal curiosity, if someone was asking, it doesn't work. The checklist is selected on the yoke. Yes, doesn't work compared with other aircraft. Okay, I got it. So CDU pre-flight, complete trim. We are aware about which trim 7.4 to be set. And yes, we must place the hydraulics. Okie dokie, so fuel pumps. Anti-ice auto, window heat on, hydraulics must be enabled on auto mode. Here we go. Got it. And basically now the aircraft, well, we can give a look here on the conditioning panel. So yaw damper on, got it. Select nominal, temperature auto. Basically you wanna be sure about that. If you wanna be sure, just check this. Cockpit selector auto, and that's it. This starter must be set in this place. The only thing that doesn't work is the tester for checking also here if the anti-fire test they work, but really it doesn't matter, it's Azobo. We know that some stuff they aren't simulated like other aircraft, but not really a big deal. Will be interesting, however, but we cannot do this because it's basically daylight operation. If the cockpit lights in the darkness work, pretty sure they could work because these are essential components. And that's it, guys, that's it. So we are ready. There is also the first traffic moving on Lufthansa. This Lufthansa is moving to where? To Munich. So this is explain why this Lufthansa has left a little bit earlier. So this it explains why this Lufthansa has left a little bit earlier. Okay, got it. There is already a good amount of coverage. We have Cape Town control, we have Johannesburg control, we have Windhoek control, but we have also a live African control, special facility for this journey. Here we are. Okay. Perfect. Here we are. Nice. And that's it. Yes, we must definitely plan to give some wonderful shots, because this is definitely that kind of journey that it is designed for screenshots. So let me do first here the first screenshot of the day. Go. And done. Seems someone is blocking the delivery frequency. Oh no, this is the Unicom frequency. We are on the Unicom. Don't know who have the issue to the microphone, but doesn't matter. Let's keep the delivery this point. 122.1. Okay, this point checklist overread. Let's go with a normal before. Okay, normal menu before taxi checklist must be done later. We'll check this. Another things that maybe this should be learned from PMDG. Notice right now.
Clearance Moonraker 260,
Look at
ready
that.
for push.
Prefile checklist.
Moonraker
Still report
260,
complete.
hold position, contact ground 121
normal checklist right now.
line. Enjoy your flight, bye bye.
We can see
121
that
decimal 9. Have a
it
nice
is
day.
a
And
report
thank you for service.
as
Ciao, ciao.
overridden and complete. So that's another thing that you take in mind the system. If you look at the 747, this compared with the PMDG is much better. And this is a default 747, not a Pt.1 one. Really, how could it be possible that PMDG has a checklist system that it is resetted every time? Simply crazy. Simply crazy. Okay, 0945. Map brighter system. We have here also panel bright illumination in case. I don't think definitely that will be required. And this point, guys, 0 time for 5 is just still missing how much? 4 minutes before pushback and start. Just personal curiosity, menu settings. So birds before nose door close and open. Nice, nice. So we have discovered how could we open the doors in this plane. Progress page. I will take this for later. Here we go. That's great. Wonderful discovery. Guys, yes, I started very earlier this stream, so I would apologize to who has
Delivery,
joined
good day,
since
KLM 1 for
before.
Tango, request IFR clearance to Casablanca. Registration, Papa, Hotel, Bravo,
But at this point,
Quebec, Bravo, level 330, stand Bravo 17.
okay, this one
Okay, Lem
doesn't
1 for
work.
Tango, good morning, sir. You are clear to your destination.
Receive call
330 on
on,
request.
in this case.
After takeoff, runway 01, comply with a non-standard runway track. Climb to initial flight level 090.
Yes, it's the
After
standard
passing
departure
altitude
for
2,000
everyone.
feet, please contact
Casablanca is another
Cape Town
official
area on
airport.
125.1,
This
squawk
year,
47.
official airport
17.
events. There are some airports which are arrival on the
Flight
same time
level, clear to
departure.
the destination, flight level
Maybe
330
also
on request,
the place
runway
where
use
I will
01.
fly.
Climb
Because
runway track
it
to
is in
flight
the
level
middle.
090.
So-
When passing 2000 feet, contact approach 125.1, squawk
For this cross
4717
Africa, the
KLM 1 for
official
Tango.
airports are
KLM 1
Johannesburg,
for Tango, repair
Cape
correct,
Town.
call me next for the push and start.
then Nairobi,
We'll go.
Zanzibar,
Ethiopian
Then-
844, we're ready for push and start.
Dar es Salaam, Lagos, Entebbe,
Ethiopian
Khartoum,
844,
Cairo,
position,
Tunis,
contact
and
ground
Casablanca.
11.9. Enjoy your flight, bye-bye.
Okay, at this point, APU
121 decimal
Generator
900. Have a great rest of your weekend. Ethiopian 844, bye-bye.
let me start
Cheers, bye-bye.
the APU.
Cape Town delivery, good morning. Saudi 7000, Boeing 777 300ER. Registration Hotel Zulu Alpha Kilo 45.
APU
Park
rising.
at Bay Bravo 2. Request flight level 330 to Casablanca.
Here 700, you are clear to your destination as filed. Flight level 330 on request. After takeoff, runway 01, comply with a non-standard runway track. Climb to initial flight level 90. After passing altitude 2000 feet,
APU
contact Cape Town area on
is
125.1, squawk 4716.
now available.
Saudi 7000 cleared to Casablanca, departing
So,
runway
APU
01
blade
on
on.
runway track, climbing 9000, passing 2000, calling 125.1, squawk
Then-
4716.
Generator still
Yes,
connected.
7000 to repair correct, call me next for the
External
push and
power
start.
off.
And sir, it
And
looks like there is a British Airways BA 19994
We can-
in our stand.
conditioning kit, yes, we don't need this one for the
I copy
moment.
that. I'll see if I can get hold of him. Thank you very much.
Because this one must be enabled later.
Speedway 9912 is just signed on with you. I can move if you need me to.
Okay, got it. Got it.
I speak at
Auto thrust.
1994.
Let's
Thank you very
prepare
much.
this.
Let me just see. I see Charlie 4 is available. If you maybe can just move there, please.
1219.
Charlie 4, will do.
Transponder 1737. So 1737. Then let's give a look to transponder data. Okay, TCAS normal, T8 array set. Okay, transponder has been
hold position, contact
placed.
ground 121.9. Enjoy flight, bye bye.
Beacon lights, I forgot to set the beacon. Okay, done, now.
Thank you much, sir.
We are full operative, ready for departure. Transponder engage. So, here we go. Cape Town delivery, ready for push and start. Cargo Lux 195 heavy.
Cargo Lux 1995, hold position, contact ground 121.9, bye bye.
121.9, Cargo Lux 195, enjoy the event. Cape Town ground, ciao, Cargo Lux 195 heavy, apron, South African Air Force 7478, ready for push and start. I guess it's South African Air Force, this one.
Cargo Lux 1995, stand by.
Okay. Let's wait. Let's check if Mitas converter work. Yes, it work also, this one. GG. Look gorgeous. So, our first officer is ready. We are ready. I think that we must expect out of the Departus movements.
Cargo Lux 1995, push and start is approved. You can face west, QNH 1017.
QNH 1017, face west, push and start approach. Cargo Lux 195 heavy. Grazie. Here we go. Okay, so for pushback, ground services, let's ask for that. Ask push. Here we go. No anomalies detected.
Ground, good day, KLM 1 for Tango, stand Bravo
So
17, request
we
push
can
and start.
move. We can move, guys. Prepared with all the patience and spending the time. Our cross Africa is finally starting.
KLM 1 for Tango, take on ground, very good day to you, stand by, hold position.
Hold position, KLM 1 for Tango.
Here we go.
Ethiopian
So we
844,
must
correcting
turn
taxi.
the nose to the left, so
Ethiopian
steering
844, taxi
on
Bravo, correction,
the
taxi
right.
Bravo 3, runway 01 via Bravo.
Taxi
it's
holding point Bravo 3 via Bravo, runway 01, Ethiopian 844.
Let's see if we
Bravo
move the
85,
aircraft.
taxi holding point Bravo 3, runway 01, behind the Ethiopian 8350.
Taxi holding point Bravo 3, 101, behind
Yes.
the Ethiopian 350, Lufthansa 555.
And we can hold here.
Springbok, correction.
Yes,
Springbok
of course not
Alpha
well
Mike,
aligned,
push
but doesn't
and
matter
start.
for me.
Correction. Stand by, hold position
So-
for the time being.
Engine startup sequence must be done 4, 3, 2, 1. So start left
And Springbok
engine.
8 Alpha Mike
No, right
1,
engine.
the Lufthansa
And to
8350 has passed right
15%.
to left behind, push and start is approved.
Reach
1017
now,
and you can
so
face off.
starter must be enabled now.
QNH 1017, spaces out after this was
Let me set here the Unicom, parking brake set again. Starting now this journey. We can see also the engine startup now. Look at that, look at that, this engine. Silent, but they are simply gorgeous. Here we go. Yes, maybe also this one is a good shot. Indeed. So save the shot. Engine running. So let's start engine number 3. And let's repeat the process. By the way, let me raise these. Not anymore required. Okay, 15% reach. So engine number 3 coming. Rejected takeoff mode to be prepared. Go. And let me adjust the range here. Oh, it works also terrain radar, nice. That's good. And also engine number 3 operative. Flap can be set already on 10 degrees. 50% reach now. Motore numero 3, andiamo. Hydraulics. Let me see. Yes, we have already the minimum amount of hydraulic required for departure and for set the controls. Trim to be set at 7.4. So trim set for takeoff in place. Bleeding system on. We can already do this for the right wing. And last engine to be placed. Good. Okay, aircraft is basically almost prepared. So, flight control checks, now we can do this. Full left, full right, full up, full down, aileron elevator operative, full left, full right, then spoilers in position, spoilers position arm. Yes, just a little bit behind. Gear pressure, no anomalies. Info, not available. Doors lock and arm. Now, let's go on the override. Pressurization kit enable. Here we go. Then APU off. Done. So shut down APU confirm. Valves. Okay, all valves for the conditioning system enable. Got it. And now let's check fuel. As required for takeoff. Electric component, no anomalies, all buses work perfectly. Checklist menu. Anti-ice. Fuel imbalance. And yes, maybe here we go. I will check why it give me fuel imbalance, because the fuel, it is equal in all section. I think just a kind of anomaly. I think maybe it could be just a kind of anomaly, because the weight, it is equal in all tanks. So fuel imbalance, I think it's just an anomaly of the system. Okay, recall check. We have give the sign to the ramp agent, flight controls, check ground APU clear, APU shutdown, checklist complete. Before takeoff checklist flap 5, so checklist, it is complete. And we are officially ready to move. Nice. Let's call the ground.
Ahead, perfect.
Roger. Full track.
Let's check taxiway profile.
Cape Town, ground Saudi 7000, ready for push and start.
Saudi 7000, good morning.
Got a notification that there was, I don't know for which was coming.
Once the high fly passes left, correction, passes
Finally
right to
moving.
left in front of you, you can taxi right onto apron and you'll stand Bravo 23.
Confirm notes for Etihad 3 Kilo. Correction, 3 Quebec.
Next,
Etihad 3
tower
Quebec, apron, sir.
1181.
Right, and stand, please take in the stand number, apologies.
Must keep it in mind
Etihad 3 Quebec,
for
you'll stand
departure
Bravo 23.
1215.
And Bravo 23, thank you, Etihad 3 Quebec.
No, departure 125.
And grab main record
260,
260, ready for taxi.
Main record 260, taxi holding point Bravo 3, runway 015 Bravo.
Bravo 301 via Bravo.
Taxi lights.
660.
Ready for taxi, cargo 195.
Carvolux 1995, taxi holding point Golf, correction, taxi standby.
Yes, we can take Golf 2, that's not a problem.
Carvolux 1995, negative, runway 01 is in use. You can taxi holding point Delta 5 via Delta, cross runway 34.
Okay, wonderful. Delta 1, Delta 2, cross 34, then Delta and all the Delta 5, runway 01, cargo 195. Nice. So, straight ahead, and then holding here.
And wind record 260, you can hold
More
short
simple.
beam Alpha 17 for the
Here we
time being,
go.
and traffic ahead will be
Thrust.
taxiing shortly.
Hold short Alpha 17 from record 260.
And here we go. Finally moving. So we will not fly closer to the other aircraft. Really, just wondering why give me this alert.
Ground, hello again, FedEx 4422, deflight Epson, requesting push and start.
Because
FedEx
fuel
4422,
imbalance
just confirm there is space for you to push and
is
start
not
face south.
something that I was expecting. The fuel is
Again, FedEx
equal,
442.
so it's not really a problem. The
FedEx
fuel
4422,
about
just
the
confirm that there is
weight
space for
and
you
all this
to push and start
stuff.
facing south.
Yeah, there is space for us. There is a traffic sitting inside of us, but we can't change that. We requesting push and start facing south and Alpha 1.
Yes, these kind of bushes
FedEx
here
4422,
are not
stand by for
probably
position of the
the
traffic
best
perfect.
thing to, you know,
Cape Town ground,
to
good
add
afternoon,
in a
Zulu.
scenario
Good morning,
airport.
it's still 3453 Alpha 8.
It's a little bit unrealistic.
Bring box 3457, push and start is approved, face south, QNH 1017.
Just out to Cape Town,
Okay.
Close C55, ground.
Yes. Needed to do one thing. Cape Town, cargo 195. Let me do one thing. One, two, 1.9.
For the time being, hold short no further south than stand Alpha 4.
Hold short no further than Alpha 4 for stand Alpha 14.
And Cape Town ground, cargo 195.
Question, taxi please.
This point, are we?
Double transmission.
Yes, cargo 195, Cape Town.
Go ahead.
Yes, due to procedure, it's better for us if we give a long taxiway, so we prefer to hold Golf 2 than cross runway 01.
Congress 1995, that's not a problem. You can taxi and hold short, Golf 2 runway 01.
Roger, so hold Golf 2 runway 01 and expect instruction for crossing cargo 195.
FedEx 442, just to confirm, we are clear of traffic behind now. Are we clear for push?
For some unknown reason has given me the conflict.
FedEx 4422 HMCU push and start is approved on Alpha 1, face south, QNH 1017.
Replanned and everything as
Push for approved on
required.
Alpha 1 facing south 117, FedEx 442, thank you.
Cape Town ground, good morning, terminal Lufthansa cargo 2406, apron Foxtrot, request startup.
Here we go.
Double transmission, Speedbird 1994, just confirm you are ready for taxi.
Ready for taxi, Speedbird 994.
Speedbird 1994, thank you very much. Taxi holding point Bravo 3, runway 01 via Bravo.
Yes, fuel hasn't been
Taxi to holding point Bravo 3 for 01. Thank you very much. Lufthansa cargo 2406, request startup.
Lufthansa 2406 startup is approved, QNH 1017.
1017 startup approved, Lufthansa cargo 2406. Ground KLM
160 in turn to the British Airways in front of you. You can taxi holding point Bravo 3, runway 01 via Bravo.
All the British Airways for Bravo 3, mid-range 260.
And here we go.
And Springbok 3, Mike Delta Heavy is ready for push and start Alpha 3.
So let's roll. That's not a problem if we will expect a little bit more
Springbok
delay.
3, Mike Delta. Just hold position for the time being. I do have traffic behind to affect.
Roger, Springbok 3, Mike Delta.
So at this point,
Ground KLM 1 for Tango.
I will
KLM 1 for Tango, go ahead.
erase this.
Any chance we can push back anytime?
So
KLM 1
Here
for
we
Tango,
go.
if you can expedite, I can give you push and start clearance.
Yeah, we can
Let's
expedite
hold
the
clear.
disconnect with KLM 1 for Tango.
KLM 1 for Tango, push and start is approved, base off, QNH 1017.
Push that through, facing south, QNH 1017, KLM 1 for Tango.
got it.
Over 2457, ready taxi 01.
Let's wait 1 second.
Springbok 3457, you can taxi so long no further south than it's been Alpha 10. Correction, standby hold position.
Copy all them, please.
Ground Saudi 7000, ready for push and start.
Check one thing. Maybe this was the alert. Overhead the tanks must be closed and close the outer unguarded crossfeed.
Saudi 7000, push and start is approved, face south, QNH 1017.
Pushback above facing south, QNH 1017, Saudi 7000.
No, I still work with this anomaly. Don't know why. Ready for crossing, Cargo 295.
Yeah, but so if possible, push no further north than a beam, stand Alpha 8, and just recycle squawk 4717.
No further back than Alpha 8 and squawk 4717, Kilo 1 for Tango.
Ready for cross, Cargo 295.
Cape Town ground, hello Qatari 90 X-ray vacated, runway 01.
Let's wait.
Qatari 90 X-ray, stand by, break, Cargo Lux 1995. You can contact Tower now 118.1 for the cross.
1181, see you later, Cargo 295. Yes, don't know why Azob was so smart to generate trees in an airport. Cape Town Tower, ciao, Cargo 295, holding point, Golf 2, runway 01, question, Golf 2, runway 01 for crossing. Very, very wise idea.
Speedbird 1994 with you at Bravo 3, ready for takeoff.
Speedbird 1994, runway 01, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 01, thank you very much.
And that aircraft calling for cross, just repeat your call sign.
Holding point, Golf 2, Cargo 295, 747. A little bit of delay. Let's check.
Cargo 19995, you can cross runway 01 at Golf.
Okay, clear to cross runway 01 and then confirm also crossing runway 34 by Alpha 2, interrogative.
After crossing runway 01, you can cross runway 34, but then contact ground 121.1 after crossing.
Roger, clear to cross 01, cross runway 34 after Foxtrot ground again 121.9, Cargo 295. So that's clear. Let me try in this way. For fuel imbalance. No, nothing. Nothing. Maybe fuel valve, maybe.
Cape Town Tower, Moonraker 260, Bravo, ready for departure.
Waiting for us.
Moonraker 260, good morning.
Nothing. Nothing. Whatever.
Speedbird 1994 is ready when you are.
Okay, let's give more
Speedbird
thrust.
1994, just hold position there. I've got aircraft crossing the runway.
Okay, got it.
Roger, hold position.
There's a traffic at the holding point waiting for us.
Turkish 100, can you confirm contact the ground?
AFM Turkish 10 Juliet, contact ground 121.9.
There's also Turkish which has vacate.
121, thanks, bye. Turkish 10 Juliet.
So we have definitely a bit of delay. Was wise planning fuel in an appropriate way. Here we go. And let's hold here. Cargo 295 still on the runway due to traffic behind in front. Here we go. So we're still on the runway due to traffic. And I hope he will move faster, the Qatari, because there is a traffic departing.
Cargo Lux 1995, roger. I'm just trying to get you space there.
Roger, thank you. Okay, moving out, so we can move. I just hope that this Qatari will be get out as soon as possible. I think this is the maximum that I can.
Speedbird 19904, wind is 310 at 9 knots, runway 01, cleared for takeoff. When airborne, contact departure. Cheers.
And yes, right now we are outside the runway.
Please take off runway 01, thank you very much. Have a good day.
There we go.
Speed runway 01, brother.
Following the KLM 777 in sequence, Springbok 345. Thank you.
Cape Town ground, ciao, cargo 195, cleared for crossing also runway 34 from tower.
To Bravo 3, holding point runway 01 by Bravo.
Was looking frequency
Block.
clear.
Cape Town ground, good evening. Good morning, sir. Turkish 10 Juliet, all short, runway 16 for taxi to gate.
Turkish 10 Juliet, stand by, hold position, break, Lufthansa cargo 2406, confirm you're ready to taxi.
Affirm, we are ready, we're waiting.
Lufthansa cargo 2406, thank you very much. Taxi, holding point Bravo 3, runway 01 via Alpha and Bravo.
Alpha Bravo 301, Lufthansa cargo to further off taxi.
Okay, guys, this is Lufthansa.
FedEx, just to confirm, we can continue taxi, your last transmission was blocked.
AFM FedEx 4422, taxi holding point Bravo 3, runway 01 via Bravo.
Holding point Bravo 3, FedEx 4422.
Ground Saudi 7000, request hand up, 2 tower.
Let's wait. Well, be sure that the frequency is cleared.
Saudi 7000, you can contact tower now 198.1, have a good flight.
198.9, Saudi 7000.
Cape Town ground, cargo 195, we are already got clearance for runway 34 crossing from tower. Here we go.
Turkish 10 Juliet, you can taxi for the time being no further south than a beam stand Bravo 31 via Alpha.
This was an
Taxi
arrival.
Bravo 31,
Diesel
Alpha. Turkish 10 Juliet.
Emirates 805, how do you read?
I think he will move now.
Last call, just confirm Emirates 805.
Yes, sir.
Emirates 805, bringing strength south, go ahead.
Let's move.
Emirates 805, requesting push and start.
The tower, we are clear for crossing. Busy
Emirates
events.
805, just confirm stand Alpha 7.
Yes, sir. Alpha 7.
Emirates 805, stand by, hold position.
Roger, 805.
Airbridge cargo 7 X-ray from freight terminal, ready for push and start.
Airbridge cargo 7 X-ray, confirm that you would be able to accommodate push and start within the freight area.
Negative, we need to push on
Let's stay
taxiway.
behind the Turkish.
Airbridge cargo 7 X-ray, not a problem, stand by, hold position.
Hold position, 7 X-ray.
I'm Springbok 3 McDelta.
And here we go.
Springbok 3 Mike Delta, go ahead.
Ready for push.
2 aircraft, 1 MD-11 FedEx and 1
Springbok
747.
3 Mike Delta, just hold position for the time being as you have arriving traffic and maybe need to keep some backlog on the Alpha taxiway.
Okay,
Roger, Springbok 2 McDelta, we hold position.
Cape Town ground, cargo 195 on taxiway Alpha, vacating 34.
Cogalex 19905, thank you very much. You can proceed no further south than a beam stand Bravo 31 for the time being.
Roger, continue taxi via Alpha, Bravo and all Bravo clear runway 01, cargo 195. Here we go. Let's roll.
Turkish 10 Juliet. The only stand suitable I have available for the time being, sir, is stand Bravo 2. Is that suitable?
Available right now for the Turkish due to the event.
2-0 confirmed.
Here we go.
Negative, that's Bravo 2. It's right down the bottom left end.
Wow. Ultra busy.
Roger, yeah. Yes, available to Bravo 2. Stand Bravo 2, Turkish 10 Juliet.
Ultra busy Cape Town.
Turkish 10 Juliet, thank you very much. You can taxi on apron and you'll stand Bravo 2.
Wow.
Stand Bravo 2, via Bravo Juliet. Turkish 10 Juliet.
Let's continue to move.
Cogalux 1995, you can continue to taxi behind that Turkish in front of you to holding point at Bravo 3, runway 01 via Bravo.
Continue behind the A350 Turkish in front via Bravo, holding point Bravo 3, Cogalux 195. Here we go.
Ground KLM 1 Tango, holding position Bravo 3.
I've got these instructions before.
KLM 1 Tango, thank you very much. You can contact Tower 118 decimal. Have a good flight.
Very large.
118 decimal 1, KLM 1 Tango, thank you, bye bye.
Springbok 3457, contact Tower 118 decimal. Have a good flight.
1181 for
Yes,
Tower, Springbok
definitely
3457. Thank you very much for the
taxis
briefing.
in Cape Town.
So it's 4422, you can contact Tower 118 decimal. Have a good flight, we'll see you.
81 FedEx 4422, good day.
Descent Chicago 2406, contact Tower 118 decimal. We'll see you.
See you, 18-1 Lufthansa Cargo to further off fly.
Let's plan another shot.
Airplane Chicago 7 X-ray, push and start is approved on Alpha, face south QNH 1018.
Push and start approved on Alpha, QNH 1018, facing south, Airbus Chicago 7 X-ray.
Let's proceed gently. Here there are some Springbok A340s. Wow.
Emirates 835, do you have an update?
Indeed a busy day for Cape Town. Something unusual.
Emirates 805, push and start is approved, face south QNH 1018.
Face south, QNH
Okay, Turkish is going on the
Any aircraft on frequency ready for push and start, call sign only.
Springbok 3 Air France 445.
Fuck, I got issues with the yoke.
Springbok 3 Magdalena.
Yes, fuck off the
Confirm that was Speedbird 275.
Confirm 275.
Welcome to you, Master.
Thank you very much for your patience there. Push and start is approved, space south QNH 1018, and if possible, keep the push and start nice and tight, no further north than it being Bravo 16.
Will do, we'll keep it tight to 275. Thanks for
Must move and hold for 1 second.
ground. I have a South African 340 on my position. Turkish 10 Juliet.
Okay.
Turkish 10 Juliet, apologies for that, sir. We are extremely busy for the time being. My only advice would be to taxi as correction park as normal.
Roger, I disconnect.
Okay, got it.
And Springbok 3 Mike Delta is ready for push and start.
And we can roll. We can roll.
Springbok 3 Mike Delta, push and start is approved, face south QNH 1018.
Push and start approved, facing south QNH 1018, Springbok 3 Mike Delta.
These Turkish Airlines that it was parking, and finally left behind the main apron. Finalmente il main apron alle spalle. Certo, un A340, honestly, I don't think that an A340 can stay there. It's too longer.
And Cape Town ground landing update for Air France 445.
Yes, the only free stand that it was available, but that was definitely not a free stand. Quello di sicuro non era uno stand libero.
Air France 4458.
Finally ready, guys.
Push and start is approved, face south QNH 1018. If possible, push no further north than a beam stand Bravo 28.
Roger, we're ready for push and start. Pt.1 facing
That's
south,
advised.
and we will keep no further north, beam Bravo 28, front 445.
Ready for departure, Chicago 195. Springbok, A340 here.
Ground 195, register cycle, gate 477.
Bravo 29, request push and start.
Block, multiple station calling.
Cargo 1995, you can contact Tower now 108.1 and please recycle squawk 4737 prior to calling.
4737 for the transponder, Cargo 195, Tower 1181. Okay, 4737. Transponder reset. So 4737. Cape Town Tower, ciao, Cargo 195, reset the transponder 4737, holding point Bravo 3, ready for departure. Here we go.
Cargo 1995, good morning.
There's a traffic behind. Well, on final. So yes, got delays.
Turkish 42, Wednesday 10 at 9 knots, runway 01, clear to land.
Another Turkish.
Runway 01, Turkish 40.
What is happening here in
And Turkish 42, plan to vacate runway at runway 34 or at the end of the runway.
Seems like so 777
Apologies, Turkish 42, plan to vacate left on runway 34 or at the end of the runway.
Behind everyone, we have a cargo 747. Okay, we can move still a little bit, so now let's place the aircraft more close.
FedEx 4422, traffic on final is Turkish 777 on short final, reporting time.
Inside, FedEx 4422.
FedEx 4422 behind the landing 777, runway 01, line up and wait behind.
You had the 777 line up right behind FedEx 4422.
I wanna try to capture this moment. Here we go. Down. Screenshot saved. Welcome to Cape Town. Okay. So we are aware that we must plan landing lights as soon as possible. Strobe lights must be prepared later. Let me check the hover. Navigation lights are on. Beacon lights on. Strobe lights. No, these must be off. Log lights on. I don't know why these they were modified. And okay, landing lights confirm off for the moment. Great. Ok, almost everything is ready. Quasi tutto è pronto. Can't wait. Yes, got 20 minutes of delay in this kind of events is quite normal. In questo tipo di eventi un ritardo di 20 minuti può anche essere normale. Fortuna che non è un ritardo di un'ora come ho avuto una volta a un cross the pond al JFK in partenza. Luckily, it's not like one cross the pond edition when I got 1 hour delay when I was flying from JFK to
Turkish 40, you can contact ground on 121.9er. Have a good one.
121.9er, Turkish 42, thank you.
Guys, still a little bit too much thrust, so
FedEx 4422 heavy, wind 310 at 9 knots, runway 01, cleared for takeoff. When able, contact departure.
FedEx 4422, clear for takeoff. Bye bye.
1251. On standby. Here we go. Leg section. Yes, we will keep it out a look there. MD-11 moving.
German cargo 2406, runway 01, line up and wait, caution jet blast.
Runway 01, line up and wait, Lufthansa cargo 2406.
Okay, that's a good thing. Clear for line up and wait, behind us a British Airways A350 line up. Allora, Lufthansa cargo sta per ritirarsi. Clear to move on British, and traffic check. What else is Emirates 777 200, another good one. Here we go. Parking brake off. Yeah, stream must be reset. Here we go. Let's rotate the aircraft so that we can maintain entirely the plane on the taxiway. It's a giant aircraft, this one, so we must pay attention to the maneuvers. Okay, let's hold. Parking brake. Ready to go. Probably 2 minutes of waiting due to departure sequence. Probabilmente ci sarà attendere almeno 2 minuti per la sequenza in partenza.
German cargo 2406, wind is 3109 and knots, runway 01, cleared for takeoff. When airborne, contact departure. Cheers.
Seriously, I wasn't expecting so many
When
things
airborne,
today.
contact departure, runway 01, take off. Lufthansa cargo 2406. Cheers.
QNH 1017. Captain Tower, confirm local QNH is still 107, cargo 195.
Last station calling, just repeat your transmission.
Confirm local QNH is still 107, cargo 195.
Current QNH is 1018.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we needed to update the QNH 10.
Cargo Lux 1995 heavy, runway 01, line up and wait.
01 line up and wait, cargo 195. Okay. Landing lights off, strobe lights, logo on, and clock when cleared for takeoff. Finally, I waited so long. Got also a crash, this because Azob was so wise to generate trees in a scenery which they have completely handcrafted and designed in order to give the possibility to show the airport like it is in real life. Which I don't think it's definitely a wise choice.
Tower altitude 275 at Bravo 3.
Many simmers they prefer instead to Azobo scenarios to take also the payload ones for
Speedbird 275, good morning.
It explains something. Okay, we are aligned. Let's hold here. 6 hours of journey expected.
Captain Tower, good morning, Lufthansa 572 on Alpha Sunny 01.
Lufthansa 572, good morning, runway 01, continue approach, aircraft departing ahead.
Okay, we will continue Lufthansa 572.
Cargo Lux 1995 heavy, wind 310 at 900 knots, runway 01, cleared for takeoff, when airborne, contact departure.
Runway 01 clear for takeoff, when airborne, contact departure 125.1, cargo 115. Ciao! Here we go. Let's check the thrust. Yes, thrust system work.
Speedbird 275 behind the departing Cargo Lux. Boeing 747 runway 01, line up and wait behind.
Line up and wait behind departing Cargo Lux 275.
80 knots, check. The Queen is rolling. V1, rotate. B2, reach. Positive right climb, gear up.
Lufthansa 570, reduce minimum approach speed.
Minimum approach speed is 572.
Flap 5. And flap 1.
Speedbird!
And let's call
Sorry,
the departure.
yeah, Jason's on 1 Charlie, thank you.
Let's call now Cape Town departure. Cape Town departure, ciao, Cargos 105 heavy, climbing flight level 90, passing 3,000 feet.
Cargos 1995, Cape Town, good morning, climb to flight level 140, radar control, route direct code is?
Climb flight level 140, Cargos 195, and the present position, confirm direct codes, Kilo, Oscar Delta Echo Sierra direct.
Affirm.
Roger, coordinates direct, Cargos 195.
Mr. X4422 confirms CPG is available.
Here we go.
And negative, not this afternoon. Or this morning.
Yes, probably checklist has been reset due to the issues that we have experienced before, so normal. Done.
Departure altitude 275, passing 1,000 feet.
Flap up. We
River
can go now.
275, Cape Town, good morning, climb to flight level 130, present heading.
So
130.
checklist complete.
275.
And let's go on this section here. Engine status airborne and proceeding as planned. Gorgeous view we have got of Cape Town. Now we have some clouds. The Queen, it's
Springbok 8 Alpha, my contact service 134.4, safe flight, bye bye.
434, this was also checked with AC.
Virgin 478, are you able to cross Earth at time 1000 Zulu or later?
Can't complain.
AFM would just reduce our speed for Virgin 478.
By the way,
Thank you.
let me do one thing this point.
Lufthansa Cargo 2004, so the position exact move X-ray Alpha Victor Mike uniform.
Cannot leave the
Lufthansa
aircraft.
Cargo 206 at
Sadly,
5
I
and
don't
direct
think that it's
X-ray
possible
Alpha Victor Mike
make
uniform
personalized
stuff.
views. So we'll check this later for the 747.
Cargo 1995, turn right heading 070, climb to flight level 150.
Climb flight level 150 and the second left heading 010.
070,
Roger, turn right 070, Cargos 195.
Osprey 12 Zulu Delta, route direct to position G10, comply G10 1 Charlie arrival runway 01.
Okay, passing 10,000
Correct,
and lights off.
Jason 1 Charlie arrival runway 01, Osprey 130 Delta.
We must expect to call the center shortly. Yes, there is a traffic in front. There is a traffic in the front. So that's
Springbok 203, Cape Town.
quite easy to explain.
Springback 203, go ahead.
Springback 203, good news, I've just, I can release you now, so you can advise me ready for startup.
AFM will advise you when we're ready for startup.
Reaching 150, Cargo 115.
Carlos 19050, climb to flight level 300.
Roger, flight level 300, Cargo 115. Grazie mille. 300.
Fever 275, direct position coded, climb to flight level 150.
Here we go.
150, direct coded, Fever 275.
Carlos 19095, redirect position, exact move.
Proceed direct X-ray Alpha Victor Mike Uniform, Cargo 195. Savmo, yes, wasn't very clear.
I'm going to take 05,000, 275.
Left station Emirates 205, Captain, good morning, radar control, climb to flight level 140.
Nav enable.
140 is 05.
Here we go. Let me check
the contact 2406, climb to flight level 310.
Deactivate.
Climb to flight level 310, Lufthansa Cargo 2406.
Cargo 19995, climb to flight level 370.
Climb final flight level 370, Cargo 195. 370. We are already with the center. 1251. It is the departure. Yes, there is no approach, it's just directly with the center. So that explains everything. It's a center facility, not an approach. So, leaving Rainbow Country now. Excellent service, got some delays, but that's fair. So, I guess that now this point...
confirm Osprey 130 Delta is clear for descent with the staff.
On the radio
Osprey 130 Delta, when ready, descend to flight level 160.
Some music.
160, Osprey 130 Delta.
So, let's resume some music. Let's give a refresh in order to check what is going on right now on the network. Look at that, there is already the flow. Cargo 195 right here, we have my aircraft. And yes, we've got a deviation, but not something of
QNH 1015, what else did you say, sorry?
There is already the storm rising in the departure airports. Johannesburg already crowded. Seems more active Cape Town than Johannesburg. We should expect also other traffic later from Zanzibar and other location here. Maybe other location in Central Africa. They will be basically airports which they host departure and arrival at the same time. So it will be probably interesting to check what we must expect in Lagos.
Emirates 805, redirect to position Exo, climb to flight level 390.
Really nice.
390.
Let's resume the music. Okay, here we go. Now,
and direct to
we do
Exo.
one thing.
Cape 10 Area Control, very good morning, Whitetail 161, passing 2100, maintaining runway heading.
So, wanna see if
Whitetail 161,
we can set
good morning,
this
under radar control.
camera here.
Requested flight level 370, Whitetail 161.
No. Nothing. It doesn't work, this camera, sadly. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So we will not get personalized camera for this aircraft. But that's not so much relevant. Okay, flight level 370 initial. Let me adjust the range. Here we are. And that's it. So, good departure, except the issues that we have experienced with the, with the scenery. These reasons, they weren't expected and anti-collision
Flight level 150, Whitetail 161.
has worked sadly too much in that case. But for the rest,
before your descent?
it's work perfectly, the aircraft. Now climbing, we were planning.
Apologies, we've got about
that's
34 miles south of the center.
Right now, the view, well, we don't have many things to watch outside, to be honest. To be honest, there are not many things to watch outside.
MS805 confirm right turn direct exit.
Head on the direct 805.
Pretty sure along the way I will got something fun.
Direct position XF, move white tail 161, thank you very much.
Departure, but I didn't save it, so no, I haven't saved it. So I will do this immediately. Some mountains there, so
currently passing 3000 for flight level 9.
let's take another shot. This one is a good one. This one it's a
flight level
good one
140
indeed.
from 445.
Here we are.
Aircraft 4458, return position code
Done. And saved also this one too. Reaching now flight level 290. Wow.
Flight direct
very fast.
Flight direct to Codis, Aircraft 4458.
Speedbird 19994, radar control.
So got the service as I was looking.
Bye-bye.
Departed in time for the push, experiencing issues for that, but solved. By the way, wanna check these.
Box 203, taxi Alpha, cross threshold 17, hold Alpha 400 runway.
Roger,
yes.
Alpha, cross
basically,
threshold and then Alpha 4.
I don't mind right now an experiment with the joystick controller. So the joystick
Climb flight level 370 or white tail 161.
Control temporary, but there is immediately the thrust as planned once you have fixed that. So to keep it in mind maybe for the landing. Definitely great service. Got some delays due to the traffic inbound and the departure,
Flight direct,
but I can't blame anyone.
Aircraft 445.
The ground was busy, has done a good job. The delivery has provided me a great service, Tower 2. So really great service provided from all controllers. I hope to come here soon, I guess, at this point. Really, when you meet this kind of situation where controllers provide you good service, we have definitely noticed that South Africa deserves some attention. So Namibia is covered, we have also Angola controllers, so maybe tonight this
Good morning, Springbok 3, Mike Delta, passing 1800 for flight level 90.
We should expect no flight service station, but all center controllers along the way.
Plan to flight level 150, so, Springbok 2, Mike Delta.
Definitely more than good. We can already see the Atlantic Ocean right now. We are in the middle of nowhere, no idea which kind of place. We will fly after Samu in Johannesburg airspace. That's a city which it has a very interesting name, Springbok. Just notice right now, it's closer my flight plan. And another one closer there called Concordia. Right now, the aircraft is proceeding in agreement with the data. So we don't need to do something else. Africa today is very well active. I was missing this kind of events. We must expect to land in Lagos at 16:20 Italian time, looking at the UTC time, departing in time, yes, we could arrive maybe earlier. We will check it out this later. Reach now almost right now to cruising.
After 120 Delta, to help the guys in the crowd, if you can do me a favor, just give me 3
next time instead to plan the
fuel
fuel
in the whole other season, and then I'll release you.
The fuel automatically. I don't know why he has gave me these issues about the fuel balance.
Okay, 3 orbits and hold, I'll say
that's a little bit
120 Delta.
irregular.
Thank you.
Sorry, 7000,
Let me try this
radar
experiment.
service 78, contact Joburg 134.4, bye-bye.
134.4.
Yes, this doesn't work.
7,000.
We have right now fuel, so maybe it's a logic.
Captain Area Hello, Springbok 815 passing
fuel
2000 feet.
tanks.
Springbok 815, Captain, good morning, under radar control.
So main 1 and main 2. So let me check these. Here we go. Let me check how it changed if we cut off one switch. I don't see big differences. Yes. So it doesn't matter. We have reached flight level 370. Yes, probably it's maybe a glitch or something like that. I was trying to fix following the procedure because fuel imbalance, it could be related with a technical problem, but right now I didn't notice something that could give me an idea about that. Okay guys, so right now we will definitely do this ride. The border between basically Cape Town and Johannesburg is there. Let me check the fuel.
Springbok 203, under radar control, climb to flight level 150.
Top of climb.
Climb 150.
Was expected to reach
Springbok 815,
fuel load 120.2. We have currently
Direct clock, Springbok
122.2. Despite that, we have more fuel. That's good. So, despite the delays, 122.2. So the extra reserve that takes place for the taxi time for leaving for basically from Johannesburg, well, from Cape Town, was sufficient. Great. 122.2. So we have an extra reserve, and I will check periodically. I will check this periodically. So that I can be sure that everything looks fine. Of course, suitable sign is not necessary in an aircraft like this, but I have done this just for fun, and only because the checklist it required in any case, in case you have maybe some extra passenger. Oh, already into the desert? Seems something like that. Maybe not that kind of desert, but the view, look at that. Look at that. Really.
Osprey 120 Delta, thanks for the help on completion
When
of this
I was
whole
telling that Africa give emotions,
Okay, after this sold,
this was exactly what I was meaning.
Springbok 203 for next time.
This was exactly what I was meaning.
For now, route
Luckily
position
here,
Eaton.
no clouds.
Redirect Eaton.
Got it. Got it. Gorgeous view indeed. Gorgeous view indeed. And also on
Springbok 3
this
Mike
side.
Delta, you're able to expedite the rate of climb?
Also on this side we have a gorgeous view.
Negative, because
on the
we are
wall.
really happy, Springbok Delta.
Springbok 3 Mike Delta, okay, then
Sadly, a part of the flight will be over the Atlantic, so maybe we will miss to see the continent. But just for a small section, the majority will be luckily for me on the
break, Air France 458, apologies,
coastline,
come to flight level 390.
giving us the opportunity to enjoy a perfect view. Step
Climb
climb
flight level
is
390.
planned, the step climb
Climb
later.
level 390, Air France 445.
30
Springbok
400.
815, climb to flight level 350.
Okay,
Climb 350, Springbok 815.
there is a step
Lufthansa 4 Tango
climb
Kilo.
over.
4 Tango Kilo.
Lufthansa 4 Tango Kilo, identified passing 6,000 feet radar control, climb to flight level 150.
Evomo.
flight level 150,
and then Atupi.
KLM 14 Tango, radar
There is a
control,
step
traffic
descent.
radar service 78, contact Joburg 134.4, bye-bye.
134.4. Have a nice day, KLM Wolf. Take it, bye-bye.
Okay, I wanna check this data.
Springbok 3457, contact Joburg 134.4, have a good one, bye-bye.
1344, Springbok 3457.
And
cheers, Remy.
From Atupi.
Springbok 203, climb to flight level 360.
We must set 380. So we'll add this in the remark. Atupi, where it is Atupi? Okay.
Just on the 4 Tango Kilo route directed position coded, climb to flight level 330.
Plan.
Flight level 330, direct coded, Lufthansa 14
Atupi.
Climb flight level
380.
Springbok 604, negative, not for you. Break. Springbok 203, climb to flight level 360.
Insert inside
360.
the remarks. So this will give me the possibility to check when
Springbok
we
604, radar control, climb to
change the
flight level
level later.
150, route directed position
Nice.
Oslo.
Nice. No way.
Right. Climb to flight level
Criminally underrated
150, route direct.
Criminally underrated this place. I wasn't expecting to see
Osprey
already
12
something
down.
fun,
Thanks a lot, route
wonderful like
directed
that.
position Utiri.
Really. I will probably become a screenshot
Osprey
addicted with
12
these
down,
flights.
route directed position Utiri.
Seriously. Guys, the island is leaving. Wishing you all the best. We have got a wonderful departure. And see you later for the landing for this amazing journey inside African continent. Have a good one and enjoy your
Thank you,
lunch.
Panarea. Hello, 59, Pile 40.
Springbok 3 Mike Delta, climb to flight level 310.
Climb to flight level 310, Springbok 3 Mike Delta.
Speedbird 59 Cape Town, good morning.